All right, so our next lesson that we're going to be talking about is called two-way frequency tables. So that is what we have here. Um, it is basically a way to organize data from different categories into a chart that can easily be read. So we have what's called marginal relative frequencies. I like to think of those as the numbers that are in the margins. Okay, so when I'm asking you about a marginal relative frequency, they are over here in this list down, and then the other ones, so basically it's in your totals. So marginal frequencies are these. Okay, so marginal meaning they're in the margins of the chart. Okay, and then there are what we call conditional relative frequencies. These are the ones that are inside of your chart. So these inside of here are called conditional relative frequencies. Okay. Now we're going to talk about more about what those are, how to find those, how to fill in the charts, and so forth on the next couple of examples. But these are just some terms that you will want to know. All right, so let's look at your example 1. So here it's saying we have a table of people in the park and the activities they do. It asks us to complete the table below based off of the total participants. So here we're creating this, we're going to finish this chart, and here we're going to create a relative frequency table. And I'll explain what we need to do to get that. So the first thing we want to do is finish filling in these numbers. Now, to find the total number of people that have jogging, you will just add the columns in this. So 9 plus 11 would be 20. Flying kites, so my total number of people flying kites would be 5. And then my total here for picnic is 25. And I know 10 of them are males, so I'm going to subtract those to figure out my females. And I will get 15. Okay, now across, saying they had 9, 4, and 10 male participants. So I'm going to add those together and get 23. My females, I'm going to add those together and get 27. Now those should always total to give you that final total number of 50. All right, for the next part, when you're creating a relative frequency table, it is asking you to take each value and divide by the total. So divide each value by total. And so when I mean total, I mean the final total, so like 50. Okay, so for males, I'm going to do 9, or males that jog. So when you read your table, the columns where they meet, so males that jog will be right here, which was 9. I'm going to divide that by 50. So 9, let me come over to the screen. 9 divided by 50, that gives me 0.18. So that's what I'm going to write over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go, you can either go down, you can keep going across. It doesn't matter. You just take every number and divide by 50. So my next thing will be 4 divided by 50. And then I'll come back and write them. 10 divided by 50. 23 divided by 50. So those all go across the top. So this one will be 0.08, 0.2, and 0.46. Okay, so now I'm going to go across and do my females. So 11 divided by 50, 1 divided by 50, 15 divided by 50, and 27 divided by 50. And come write those in. So 0.22, 0.02, 0.3, 0.54, and then I'm going to do my final column. 20 divided by 50, 5 divided by 50, 25 divided by 50, and then 50 divided by 50, which is just 1. Okay. So 0.4 here, 0.1 here, 0.5 here, and just a 1 here. Okay, and that is called your relative frequency table. And now we're going to use that table to answer some of the questions below. All right, so the first question asks for what percentage of females enjoy flying kites. So the thing here is, let me get a different color. We are only looking at females here, okay? So I am only concerned about this female column or row. What percentage of females enjoy flying kites, okay? So females that fly kites, that's just 1. Now, it is 1 out of the total female, which is 27. Okay, again, I'm using the 27 because it said what percent of females. And then I'm going to come over here and divide that out. All right, I'm going to move. So that is 0.037. I'm going to say that's 0.04. Now, I want to make a percent out of that. So remember when we're doing percentages, so 0.04, move that decimal 2 places, and this is approximately 4%. Okay. All right, my next question is what percentage of people, so this time, I do not care if it's male or female. I just want to know people enjoy picnics at the park. Okay, so when I look up here, it doesn't matter if I'm male or female. I just care about picnics. So I have 25 people that enjoy picnics out of 50. Okay, 25 divided by 50 is a half. So 0.5, which is 50%. All right, and then my next one, what percentage of males? So this time I'm looking only at the males. So let me erase that. Okay, so I am looking at only males now. So I have 23 males. So of those 23 males, who enjoys jogging while at the park? And that would be 9. So 9 out of 23. Okay, let's see what that is. So 9 divided by 23 is 0.39, which would be 39%. Okay, and then what percentage of people surveyed are female? So what percent of people surveyed are female? So I'm looking at my female. There's 27 out of 50. Okay, 27 divided by 50 is 0.54. So then that will just be 54%. And one last question. Given that a person likes to jog. So when you have statements that say given, that's kind of like these right here. It's just in a different wording. Given that a person likes to jog means I'm only looking at my people that like to jog. Okay, so I am going to circle these people. I only care about these people, given that they like to jog. What is the percentage the person is a male? So there are 9 that like to jog, so 9 out of 20 here would give me my percentage, which would be 45%. All right, so I'm going to make a second video for the second part of the notes.